Okay, so here's what we have. We have here Christina Ramirez. Looks like you decided to go with the light bulb. So in your business card front, you have your logo front and center. And as we have learned in graphic design, sometimes, well, actually, just about 99.99% of the time, centered alignment is not your most interesting way to go. I'd like you to think about that. I'd like you to think about the placement and the composition of the front of the business card. A couple of other things going on. The stroke is much thinner than the stroke on your letters. So is graphic design. Plus, graphic design, the word graphic is kerned very, very tightly. The word design is kerned very loosely. So as we can see what happens there, right now you can still see the word design, but graphic is now disappearing. We go down a little bit further, so this would be, I don't know, a business card, I guess, at about arm's length or so. Right now, the light bulb's disintegrating because the stroke is so thin, and then the type associated with your name is starting to become illegible. So those are some relationships you might want to think about. As far as the back of the business card goes, again, you're going with this illustrative technique. It seems like it's a very kind of a casual, loose designer. So as long as you understand that that's the branding that and that's good, that's fine, that's no problem at all if that's the direction you want to go. I would not consider this to be a formal designer. So in other words, I don't know if I would contact this designer to do my wedding invitations or my company brochure. Do you see what I'm saying? I mean, to do logos or something fun, yeah, all day long. But I hope you see you're sending messages by each visual mark you associate with yourself. So this idea with the light bulbs, it's associating, it looks like a hand drawn, almost a cartoonish, like a cartoon-esque mark. So as long as you realize that that's kind of pointing you in a direction of that type of designer, very casual, and that's okay. Right now, your contact information is encroaching a no print zone. Most printers require at least 1/8 of an inch between the border and the where the print starts, and this would eliminate any kind of, a bad trim on this is going to cut your GeoCities right off. Okay, so I would move that up to about there or so. I would also include your name right there. But you see, just even by left aligning that and assembling those like that, you see how much more interesting the layout is with that negative space than it is centered? Okay, let's jump over to the, okay, let me see something here. Okay, it looks like it could be this stroke here is even thinner than the first one. So this is that's going to fall apart immediately as you look at it at a distance. You can already not see the outline. So watch your consistency in your strokes. In the letterhead itself, I would remove these lines because right now they don't have anything to do with your branding. Right now, all they're doing is kind of compromising the shape of the light bulb. So I would remove those. And don't forget, on any letterhead, you have to have contact information. That's an absolute must. Most of the books are still requiring that you use telephone number, address, email, URL if you have one. And I think a great place for that would be at the bottom of this letterhead right there. I think it's a great place to place your contact information in the letterhead. So missing information there. All right, so those would be my comments moving forward. If you have any questions at all, please let me know. Watch your no print zone though, please, because right over here you're really close there as well. You're closer than 1/8 inch. So watch and just keep that in mind. Most printers require at least 1/8 of an inch between the edge of the page and where the print starts. Okay, so other than that, missing information on the letterhead and those other comments. All right, any questions at all? Let me know. Thanks, Christina.